Hello everybody, Dom Limited here. Finally early enough this evening. So, I do have a potential buyer for the Sony Bravia 40-inch television here. This is, so as you can see, it also, when I made this package deal up, I was looking for something to go with it, and I found a Sony 5-speaker surround sound system set that's pretty close to the year that this TV was manufactured. So it's at a value of $120, but if my one buyer doesn't come and buy it, and I'm holding it for, it's been here for a little while, but it's got a nice picture on it. The reason I haven't turned it on yet is I just haven't gotten around to hooking up the coaxial cable and from the antenna to it. So it's going to be basically a 2-in-1 review. So what's going to happen is we'll get going on it. I'll just kind of go over some of the features of it, and so let's not dilly-dally, let's get to it. So I believe this is either a 2010 or 2011 model Sony, and sorry, other side here. This is, let's see what model. Oh, June of 2000, manufactured June of 2008. That's older than I thought. I thought it was a 2010 model. I'm sorry folks, I got a bit mixed up here. But for 2008 it's quite advanced for, I believe the Sony sound system's from 2014, and this is 2008, so they're 6 years apart, but yet it still works well with each other. So I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was actually newer, but that's alright. So what's really unique about it is, even though it's not a smart TV, it's a dumb TV as you millennials would call it nowadays. But what's kind of cool, what I like about it is, I just kind of, even though it's kind of chintzy looking in places, but kind of like that sleek, glossy plastic that goes around. And what's kind of cool is you kind of got the speaker kind of curving up, and then over here you have your indicator lights, and on top you have your easy to locate buttons. That's your power, volume, or channel, volume, menu, input. So over here you got a service only port. You got three HDMI ports on here. That's pretty good. You have a composite or component in, or composite video in rather, sorry. The only thing I do not like about this TV is the location of the coaxial, how hard it is to get up in there with the cable. What I like about this TV is you can hook a VGA up to it, or an HDMI laptop, because you got 3 HDMI ports here. You got audio out, and I currently got that running to the Sony system. You got audio in, you got PC audio in for 1/8" jack, and then you got another composite video, S-video, 2 component hookups, and then you got a grounded power cord coming to it, so that's actually better than a polarized plug system. With a grounded system, it's better than, in my opinion. So I got that plugged into a surge suppressor. So, and we'll also show you what the Sony So that's what the speakers look like. It's a 5-channel system, and as you can see on the back to this unit, features coaxial in for the antenna, audio in, composite. You also got an optical audio in, and what's cool is you got an Ethernet 100 megabit connection for the smart setup on here, and you also have, next in this damn cluster of wires, you also get a docking station so you can plug your iPods in, and I do have an iPod here, so we will test that. And you also have a video out. That's rather interesting. So you have one HDMI out, you have 2 HDMI coming in, and then those are the speakers. What's really cool about these are they're color coded on the back, so you know which is which, so you can't mess it up. So Sony, you got my thumbs up on that one. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn it on. We'll get it set up first. Okay, so I'll show you what the remote looks like. I found that last night, of course, after the customer left. So that's what that kind of looks like. It's your typical remote, nothing special. But we'll turn it on. And we got a green indicator light down on the panel that shows up. I have no clue what mode it's on right now. Let's see. Go to input. I'll go to TV. So as you can see, the weather, speakers are off. For this demonstration, we'll turn them on real quick. And we'll go ahead, get out of here. So that's the weather for right now. Just to give you an idea that for an old TV it works quite well. I can't complain. Sony's got a good reputation for older televisions. So does Sharp. Sharp TVs are good from back in the day. Sansui, they made a good TV, even though they're cheap. And there's a reason why they're cheap, but they're still not a bad TV. A lot of TVs that they made. So we'll get out of here. So what we will do, we're going to jump to the PC right away. I'm going to kind of demonstrate. No special logos show up and no special effects. It does take a little bit for it to warm up. So we'll go to PC. Fire this thing up. So as you can see, this is on the VGA connection, and the picture looks just fine. So we'll go ahead, we'll go and pull up a web page. As you can see, the web is, we're not really demonstrating a computer, but we'll just pull up Google Chrome real quick and see what the stuff. Google.com works pretty good. We're going to do a video. We're going to go to my channel. So as you can see, I'll click on my most recent video. I do have to get the audio cable because I didn't think that far ahead. Sometimes I get a little absent-minded while I'm trying to do these things, but that's okay, we've got time. It's actually quite early for once. It's not 11, 12 at night business, so thank God for that. Oh, I'm going to get my back. Steel. Maybe not. That's all right, we'll find out. Yeah, some extra power supplies. I forgot I had those. Well, I did have an audio cable, but I might have to. Wait a second, I might have one in here. Guess not. I don't have time to tear this place apart, so I'm just gonna borrow it off the back of here. I need to buy some more of these because these are actually quite handy to have. I've probably got one lying right in front of me, but phone. And we'll put it in. Audio in. There. Now, make sure the volume's up all the way on the computer. And last but not least, usually I would do this towards the end, but
hello everybody, John Lewis here tonight. And life changing plans, what happened was the Shark TV video I was working on. The darnest that YouTube won't let me put it up for some reason. So I gave up on it after like 10-15 trying to upload it. I put on a Sony TV coming, a review coming, a laptop review, car sold, so I sadly I don't have it anymore. So enough about that.
so as you can see, the video quality is not bad. This is my own content, so nobody can get me in trouble for showing my own work.
Typical plastic. What's kind of interesting about this is batteries actually are decent charge on it. You really use this bad boy to bring light back to it for a while.
The only thing I'm not going to demonstrate is the security cameras, because I don't have enough cable to reach over to test that theory. So that's not going to be in the review. Most of it we're going to review. There may be a few small things that we'll leave out due to time, and we don't want to bore anybody, so we'll test the audio aspect running it through.
this video, then you should check out iPods.
Not my kind of music, but hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. We're basically just demonstrating the speaker quality in PC audio. For those of you in the viewing audience that are males, the only thing good out of this is you just have somebody easy to look at on the screen. Other than that, I don't have much going for you. So, enough of that. We will get out of here. Close this out. So now we're going to move to our next portion of the review. I think we will hook up a we'll pause the camera while I get this figured out. Sorry about that, folks. I wasn't recording. That was unfortunate. So we'll have to go back again because I thought what I was talking about. So this is component. What is that? Okay, so that's working just fine. So we demonstrated that test. We will go back and actually I think we'll just skip that section. You've probably seen composite work or composite work just fine, so we'll move forward. We'll go to the HDMI section of the, will feature our Samsung Blu-ray player. Yeah, that's on 2. So as you can see, that should be up by now. And evidently, it never turned itself on. It's on 3. Or that could be on 1. That might be on 1. Sorry people, I just don't quite have this figured out. Ah, that was on 1. So, I did not have any Blu-ray discs to test at this time. But we'll use, I'll get my remote ready. This is a smart Blu-ray player, so you could take a dumb TV like this, hook a smart Blu-ray player up, and make it a smart TV with that, or one of those Chrome boxes or whatever you want to use. There are so many different possibilities with this TV. You could also use it as a security monitor. You could use it as a regular TV, play games on here, which we're not going to show. But there's so much you can do with it. Just, you don't have to limit yourself to what you can do. So, as you can see, that the video quality is quite nice in HDMI. It's in 1080 pixel. So, I'll go ahead, eject the disc, and we will try an audio CD. And we'll mute it. Rather going to be a rather brief review. It's nothing. So we'll go ahead and pick stand. So as you can see, that played well. So we're done with this portion. So now, last but not least, we will move on to the soundbar portion of the video. So we'll go ahead and get this. This is the remote for it. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Let that warm up. Go to input, lower that back to HDMI 2. And that will be coming on very shortly. Lord willing, it does. Yeah, that's working the way it should be. 1080 pixel. So, now we're going to talk about this portion. Most of the video stuff on here doesn't work due to it being at the age of it is. I'll turn this around. Just to kind of show you what it all has. Most of it doesn't work the way it did when it was new. And most of the stuff I'm not into anyway. The only thing I use on here is the FM, Pandora, but I don't use the other. And we got an iPod to feature on this video. Please change the TV. Alright, I don't know what. This is kind of new. The video was supposed to go to. Okay, that turns that off. Bear with me, folks. I've never tried the iPod on here before. So we are playing it through the TV now. Oh, never mind, it's playing through the speakers. So as you can hear, it sounds quite nice. Sad music for a beautiful day when it's excruciating hot out. Let's see if they got something else. So, in this part of the, I'll go back to TV input. Well, I see how that works. You got a composite. Why don't you try that? Let's see if it. I got to see that. We may have something here. Okay, input. We'll go to video 2. Nothing there. Well, that didn't quite work the way they said. Video 2. Alright, so that doesn't quite work as they said. So we'll heat off by that. But the person that's supposedly going to buy it, they're not going to use it for that feature to to begin with. So we'll go home, and as you can see, that worked quite well. That's the setup of it. So now we'll disconnect the coax and we'll hook it up to the good enough for the FM tuning. So as you can see, the FM tuner works quite well. Now when the loop antenna that comes with it is, let me be honest with you, it's not very good. So what I recommend doing is, if you got a pair of rabbit ears or an outside antenna, if you only have one line coming to your TV, get yourself a splitter. Doesn't have to be a 5-port splitter, it could be a 3-port or a 2-port splitter, and get yourself a second coaxial cable. Could be a short one or whatever the length away from the wall plate or wherever your cable's coming in, or antenna feed, and then connect the secondary one to the FM loop on the receiver. You'll thank me later. You'll get crystal clear reception, won't be all fuzzy, be excellent for recording or whatever you want to do. So now I will put a quick CD in, and we will mute that for a second. As you can hear, it sounds quite good. So we conducted our test of the audio CD in the Sony 5 surround sound Blu-ray /DVD/CD system. So what we will do next is we will take that disc out and we'll put in, because I don't have any Blu-ray disc to test in this system. I have no clue how. So as you can see, DVD wise it looks fine. I hope my buyer doesn't fall through on me. I need to make some quick cash.
What can you do for us today, Al? Well, Tim, I think I have an intro.
Okay, so as you saw, that works. So the next thing we're going to try is, I'm going to see if I can get the TV sound to work. And I just got a notification on my phone. Nothing that important right now. Nothing that doesn't need to interrupt the video. So we'll take this out. And next we will go ahead and hopefully I can get this to work. Let's see. Music IPod. Slacker. I have no clue if this will work or not. But we will find out. So we will test. I got it to work the first time I tried this. So we will get out of here. Go to menu, audio. We'll turn the speaker off. We'll get out of here. We'll go to. This may not work. Oh, that's right, yeah, I gotta put the antenna feedback in. It won't quite work without it. So, one regular more trying to get it back in there. Good enough. Okay, back in there. I'll get out of here.
Which means
So as you can hear, that method works.
Decide for yourself. And now for a limited time. Reservation time.
Doesn't sound very good on TV unless there's music behind it. So, as you hear, it works just fine. So we'll get out of here. And I think next we will go home again. Go into inputs. So we'll try this again with fiber optic cables. And can't guarantee that this will work. Okay, that's already hooked up to the machine. So we will get out of here and go back out to TV. Okay, so that isn't working. So on a technicality, I might have to go into sound and, okay, speaker's off. Okay, let's get out of here before I get in trouble. So, what we will do next is, let's see how much time we have. 8 minutes. I think we'll have just enough time to test this. So, I will take that Blu-ray player and we will run it through and see. Because theoretically what you're supposed to do with this is you're supposed to run a cable box through here. Theoretically. I don't have a cable box or a cable service to test that, so I can't verify to you that it actually does that. So, on that note, I think we're going to end the review because I don't need YouTube getting me any more trouble with content, so we'll hold off with any more stuff to test on here. But I think we pretty much tested most of the items that were available to test. And I'm sorry that we couldn't test every little thing that I wanted to, but sometimes beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. But as long, thank you for sticking around for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed making it. It's kind of relaxing. So we will see. We'll figure out what. I hope the buyer that's going to come and buy it buys it, because I want to get it out of here so I can give these. I've got 2 TVs sitting on the floor right now. Westinghouse. I think that's a 37-inch or 32-inch. I think that's a 32. And then we got the RCA yet. I sold the 32-inch Philips TV. I sold the 19-inch hair TV. I sold. That's about it for TV wise. I still got the Sharp. Anybody wants to come and buy a 20-inch Sharp TV? Let me know. I'm asking around $20. I would probably throw in a converter box to go with it. There is a chip available online where you can buy the chip to solder on to make it into a DTV ready TV. It's available. I just don't want to do it. And then we have I got to make a review on the Element yet. The 15-inch Polaroid, the 19-inch Emerson, and the 19-inch Kobe. The Sony we're done with. And also forgot to mention, we also have for sale the Sansui 19-inch DVD player TV. And we have one back over there that needs work. Yeah, but I just have to glue it together in one corner because whoever had it cracked it. So, actually that's my cue to get out of here because I don't want the fire department to come in here and see what such a mess I have of working. So, I might bleep that out of the video. The public doesn't need to know about the fire department and what they do and shit. So, that may be a behind the scenes eventually. Not now. So, eventually we got some HP Elite micro computers here, Elite 8000s, dual core 2 computers. I got 2 of them. One I might hang on to for now, just to use. We got the Dell Inspiron 20-inch all-in-one. We have a Optiplex 745 for sale. That's almost ready. On consignment, we have all sorts of stuff that's coming and going. Nothing's ever the same around here, except for the TVs seem to be the original ones yet. So hang in there, and we'll get more content out very soon to you guys. Y'all have a good evening.